How's it going, everyone? Before I begin, I'd just like to let you know that it's story time today, and because it seems we're getting very close to the end of this hack, which is probably in that big old castle to the left over there, and that really fat one right there, that's probably the end. This might bleed into another hack, and possibly even a third one, because I would probably just pick up off where I left off. If you had seen the hack that was titled, like, something something Mario and his cookies. I don't even remember what the title was, but that one was never finished, and I said I would get back to it in some sort of story mode manner. So if this finishes, we'd probably go to that one, and because I don't know how much is left in that one, because it didn't have a whole lot of exits, it probably had like 20-something, 30-something maybe a little bit more than that. That might bleed into a third hack, which would probably become the main series hack for the time being. So whatever. We'll jump in here. Oh, wow. Okay. The problem that I have doing stuff like live, people always like, oh, you should do it with Mario stuff because, you know, we're used to you doing your little story time bullshiz in Mario hacks because that's what I've always done. Mostly it was complaints about Target, and that was done in Mario stuff because there was, like, really not a whole lot to talk about. Like I've always said, Mario and Pokemon are some of the hardest things that I have to commentate over because really I've been doing the same thing for 3 years and there's almost nothing to talk about unless you just want to hear jump noises and grunts and yells when I die, which oh shit, oh, this boss, I remember this boss. You need like green shells or something like that, I believe. I'm not sure if it's, oh shit, okay, I'm gonna try a regular, god damn these things, I'm gonna try a regular shell, which this is a green shell now. Where the fuck did, oh, there it is. Oh, that was a bad idea. Okay, this is why they can be kind of difficult. Let's see. I don't, yeah, it doesn't work because you need a green shell, so it kind of sucks to tell stories like I was saying in Mario because it gets kind of jumbled up. That was dumb. Because a lot of times I'll lose my concentration trying to do something like this, so it ends up getting a little, I guess, lost in translation, and I usually have to explain it at the end. But what I had seen, this was a video that DSP had uploaded recently, and you may not know him, but I follow him, and I follow a couple people that a lot of people don't know about or are unfamiliar with on my channel, or didn't know that I had followed them. But I don't watch all of his stuff. You know, I watch the occasional stuff thing from him, and okay, was that? Oh, that ended. Okay, I guess it was because the shell was on the screen. But I follow his stuff occasionally, and it's just, you know, what the, okay. Oh, hey, that's Death. Boy, that was great. And some of his videos are, you know, I mostly, what is this Death again? Yes, it is. Some of his videos, gameplay stuff I'll watch, but a lot of times I'll watch, like, his release day videos and just stuff he does in front of a camera. And today, I don't know when I think he uploaded it yesterday, he talked about the premonition. It's not even the word I'm looking for. The situation, the thing, premonition. I don't know where that fucking came from, but of selling out. And Dan had even brought this up. I'm like, really? You got that comment on your video? Dan had said that when he had uploaded his Far Cry 3 video, he got a comment that was like, oh, yo, creatures. I'm probably taking a hit here. No, or not. Creatures sell out, blah blah blah. You know, money and stuff and whatnot. But oh, hey, this again, cool. What I want to know is, you know, what is the definition of selling out? Because my definition is probably different from other people's definitions. I just want to know, like, what the definition would be, and getting rid of, okay, whoa, he went up there. Getting the definition would be great, because as far as I see what a definition of selling out, and I even looked it up on, like, Google and shit to see, you know, how accurate this what am I doing? Definition was, and basically it's like doing something. Wow, I've died okay, you know, we need, this is why I fuck there. That's why I suck at talking about stuff. Get this out of here. When trying to tell stories or trying to play this and whatnot, but it's pretty much what my definition was, and it kind of matched what I looked up and found. Alright. Is this gone now? No, that is still. So what is this no, let me see. Okay, I'm confused and possibly enraged here in about 2 seconds, but okay, okay, gotcha. I understand now. Now I need like a springboard, but it's doing something that goes against like your morals, your better judgment. You know, basically being a hypocrite. And you know, as far as I know, like none of us have really done that. For my personality, I'm pretty easygoing, laid back. Don't really dislike or hate anything. Even like if Target had come up to me and said, you know, will you do some advertising for us, or would you like to be in something Target related, I wouldn't have a problem with that. And people go, well, you hate Target, you know, you said you hated Target and it was the worst place ever. And anytime I tell people, you know, people tweet at me like, oh, you know, I just got a job at Target, or my brother or my friend just got a job at Target. Anytime they tweet at me about that, I usually say, like, it really depends on your specific target. I hope I don't die. Okay. It depends on your managers, the quality of your managers. It depends on, you know, what volume your store is, and by that I mean how much they sell on a given year. My Target wasn't bad to work at for the first year and a half. And for Target, what they do is roughly every 12 to 18 months, we'll say. And sometimes it's shorter, sometimes it's longer, sometimes managers are there forever, but they like to, oh man, they like to cycle managers out. And by that, it's move them to a new store, either one that needs help if they're a really good manager, or etc. So I need that. That one's gone. Oh, hey, look at that. If the store is doing bad and the manager did well at this particular store, they'll send them there and try and improve it. Which, oh man, now this is just getting to be a culmination of all this stuff. So they'll do that. I had some really, really good managers the first half of the time I worked there. I worked there for a little over 3 years, roughly 3.5, somewhere around there. And, you know, I really liked the managers, the store manager. I had liked pretty much all of my managers at that given time. And I didn't have such a bad time. You know, the work still kind of sucked, but, you know, it was a minimum wage job. It wasn't terrible, and this is probably going to be the hardest thing that I've fucking done in this hack so far. What am I doing? It's hard to explain anything with it. There. Dodge, good. But after that first period of time, when they had cycled them out, we got a lot of younger managers in that thought they knew everything, and you know, this is just roughly my opinion. That was dumb. Thought they knew everything because they were, you know, fresh out of grad school and stuff, and you know, they were pretty cocky and really just kind of tried to, it seemed like, hide away from doing any real work, just sort of managing. So that was where the disgruntledness came from. But if Target had came to me like, hey, you want to be at a commercial, I'd be like, fine, I don't care. Like, I always say Target is a good place to shop. I like shopping at Target. I just didn't like working there for the last half of the time because I was very upset with you know, the way things went, how work was being divvied up. I didn't really like my managers a whole lot. So I always tell people, like, you know, it really depends on the quality of your managers and the volume of your store. So if you get good managers, you very well may have a good time. I had a pretty good time the first year and a half. I mean, it wasn't great, it wasn't terrible, but that last half was just shit. So that is probably like the one thing I could think of that if I had done a commercial or had done something for Target, that people would call me a sellout. So I've already explained to people, you know, the whole situation, like, you know, working at Target and not being as bad if you have good managers. But a lot of people don't like it. Some people love it. I was alright with it the first year and a half, and then after that I was kind of... So that's like the one thing that I could think of. Or like Brink. If someone, like, if a game's bad or something, this is gonna... Oh, I got it! But basically his video was like people saying that he was selling out because he had made a video about YouTube's view counter being bugged. And he's been doing some Blacklight Retribution stuff, which is advertisement for a different game. I'm just going through it or else I'm gonna die, so that's gonna suck. So, I mean, I agree with a lot of things he says in a lot of his videos. Some people don't like him because he's too blunt, too truthful or honest, or wherever you want to put it. But he said some things I didn't agree with. That kills me. Wow. What is the point of... I thought the little divot was to make sure you were safe, but I guess not. Now, he said that, I mean, there are things that I agree and disagree with, oh, come on, Flower. You fucked me over, Flower. I probably should have jumped from an angle anyway. How about here? There we go. But with James, Dan, Jordan, I'll agree with them on a lot of stuff. I will disagree with them on a lot of stuff as well. And just because I screwed that up, I'm going to leave that there. So, you know, even people that I'm relatively close with, I still disagree with stuff. But he was talking about how he had done everything pretty much on his own, and he wasn't like a collaborative channel, and he got to where he was based on that. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with collaborations. There have been ways that some people have used that I didn't agree with to get to where they are. But we, as creatures and whatnot, don't like to talk about that in the public, because if that's what someone wants to do, that's what someone wants to do. I'm not here to start shit or crap on other people because of, you know, oh wow, I didn't die. Because of, you know, ways I didn't agree with or whatever. I mean, there are people who disagree with me and say, oh, you know, you upload 5, 10, 15 videos a day, it's all for the money, and if that's what you want to think, okay. But, I mean, probably uploading 10 videos a day, I'm probably going to end up hurting myself. Because I can tell you, through looking at my analytics, the average YouTube person... How the fuck do I... Okay, apparently if I was able to get up there, I'd get it. The average YouTube person watches about 4 to 6 videos a day on my channel. And that is where that comes from. So, by uploading 10 or 15, that is far above that average. I'm sure some people... There's the final fight. I'm sure some people watch more. I'm sure some people watch less. It depends if they're new to the channel and they're like, wow, I really like this guy. They'll watch maybe 20 videos in a day. I know when I used to watch a lot more YouTube stuff before I started getting more involved in my own stuff, I was watching, you know, 20, 30 videos a day from single people, which, you know, that was just how things go. But once you're acclimated to the person, you might only find, you know, if you're like me, you might only like a certain kind of project. A lot of you might only watch Mario and Pokemon. A lot of you might only watch console stuff, which you might just be randomly checking out this video anyway. Like, what is this? Wow, that was bullshit. Like, wow, why is he playing Mario? He normally does new stuff. I want to watch this. So then they're going to see that and see this, but it's like 4 to 6 a day. That's usually how it goes, and I didn't fall through that, so that's good. So it might end up hurting myself. There's a lot of people who have told me, like, oh, I don't sub because you upload way too much shit. I can't keep up with it, and I don't want it to flood my sub box. And it's like, okay, I mean, that's your choice. I'm not going to be mad at you for it. And this is kind of similar to what I talked to you about in the other video, where people were on Max's GTA video saying that, like, I didn't care about anything but money, and I didn't care about the subs. Probably should have looked at that. And someone had brought up a good point even in that video and said, like, if he didn't give a shit about us, why would he make that Mario and his cookies video, where I had talked about not letting people tell you what you like is stupid, because a lot of people, not a lot of people, but I've seen people lately talk about, you know, how can you have so much time and thought vested into a group of people on the internet when you're never going to meet them. I mean, they don't know who you are, etc., etc. And I talked about how I had done things when I was a teenager to kind of get through shitty times, because I talked about how my high school time was incredibly shitty, and that was incredibly shitty as well. Not as shitty as high school, but that still wasn't as good. I talked about how, you know, shitty high school was, and oh man, do I really? Oh yeah, I didn't take the stupid thing. Ugh, let's get up there. Okay, we needed this. But yeah, my high school time was complete shit, and I will get to explaining why that was at some point. Trust me, I just don't know when's a good time, when's a good time that I feel like it. But rest assured that it sucked. And what am I supposed to? How do I do this? Am I supposed to, like, what's up here? Wasn't just okay. Hold the phone. This is gonna kill me, isn't it? Okay, here we have a puzzle. What do I... Maybe something fell over here that I needed. Okay. What's up over here? Anything? There's, like, nothing up there. How the hell do I get to that, then? I'm rather confused right here. Oh, no, that was something else. This is death again. No, this is not death. Yeah, I need to get up to that, but I need, like, a turtle shell or something. How the fuck... Well, anyway, while I oh, wait a minute, hold on. Hold the phone. What is that? Was that there before? What is this? That wasn't there before. I don't remember that being there before. Okay, either that was a graphical glitch or it just randomly fell now. I don't know. Either or, I don't care. Where would it have fallen from? It was right there. Okay. I have no idea what happened there, but okay, I'll let that go. But yeah, I talked about, you know, high school sucked. What? Okay, whatever. Give me this block. I'm taking this. That was all a bunch of stupid. And we are definitely going to be moving this into a different hack, so there's that. But now I've gotten off track. Talked about high school a little bit, and it was shitty. UFO. That's great. Oh, hey, drops Koopas. Nice. Yeah, he had talked about, you know, stuff and selling out, and Dan had gotten one on his Far Cry 3 video, like, oh, creatures sell out, but then the whole definition thing I was talking about, you know, what is the definition of a sellout? Because as far as I had known, you know, a sellout was someone who had done something compromising morals or something they've said before and whatnot. I jumped right on that, and I still got hit by it. Oh, shit, he is pooping them out fast. He is pooping them out real quick. And, you know, yeah, we got to play and advertise Far Cry 3 a little bit, so yeah, there was some stuff thrown around, and as DSP had put it, scratch my back, I scratch yours, you know. People had always said, like, oh man, I don't know why video game developers are so hard on you guys, because you guys are a great tool, like, you advertise their game, I bought a bunch of games because of that. Like, if you had never played this game, I would have never have bought it, or, you know, whatever, and just like Phil said in his video, you know, if I didn't like something, even if they threw a bunch of money at me, I probably wouldn't even want to advertise it. If someone had told me to advertise Brink 2, I would probably be like, yeah, I don't know about that one. I didn't like the first game. I mean, if I played the second one and it was better, which I wouldn't think would probably be happening, and that sucked, then maybe I would do something with it. But I mean, Brink 1, like, I'm not gonna do something that I hate. That would be selling out. But Far Cry 3, I had played the first one. That one's on my channel. I wanted to play the second one, but Jordan started up his, and he didn't even go to fucking PAX, so I don't even know why he started up that one. Like, the day after we got back, he started up his. I'm like, what? Why? You didn't even go to PAX to play the third one. Why? But, you know, whatever. I'm just going to wait until he's done with his, and then possibly start mine. I wasn't even planning on starting it anytime soon anyway, so I'm not legitimately mad at him for starting it. That would be stupid and silly. Can you poop out a turtle for me? That'd be great. But, you know, people had always said that, but it's like the same thing for partnership. A long, long time ago when I had maybe 20,000 subs, people were like, I've seen people with partnerships, man, you could get money for doing this. You should really apply for a partnership. I think you could get it. And I couldn't because, you know, you needed your own creative work. This wasn't considered partnership stuff. It wasn't partnership material. What is this? Credits. Alright, great. I can't even jump. And there's the treasure. It wasn't considered partnership material. So, as much as people had told me, you know, you should get a partnership, I couldn't. And then Machinima came along, started partnering people. I got a partnership, and all of a sudden it was like, why are there ads on your videos? I don't like ads. Why do you have ads? Can you disable them? You know, I hate ads, and etc., etc. So, it kind of changed over time. And even with this, apparently Dan, I'm sure I got some too. I don't read over all of my comments, and I'll get into that in a second, but apparently Dan had gotten one about creatures selling out. Like, how many people would absolutely love for game developers to notice them, tell them, play my game early, and post footage of it? Even getting rid of the YouTube stuff. How many people would absolutely love to talk to developers, be brought back to play the game, them told, you know, oh, you can do whatever you want with it if you have, I mean, if you have a YouTube channel, hypothetically, you can put footage on it. Like, how many people would love that? And we'll pay you to do it. You can play our game early. You can get, you know, good treatment from us because we like what you do, and people like you. So here's our game posted on your channel. People will go to it. They'll watch it. You'll get paid to do it. Like, I'm sure not everyone would love that, but I'm sure a lot of people being gamers would love to be able to talk to developers and get to play the game early. That's basically like what we've done. And there's stuff coming up that I probably can't mention in specifics, but there is a developer who's interested in us doing some stuff for them if it works out and whatnot in the next coming months. It's not a game coming out anytime soon. It comes out this year, I'm pretty sure. 99% sure unless it gets delayed, but it comes out this year. and a developer wants us to do some special stuff for it. And it's actually really, really cool stuff for us to do. Like, all of us, all the creatures that are in the house, at least. I don't know about the ones who aren't in the house right now. But, you know, there is, it's really cool. It's really cool stuff that we would be able to do. And I, for one, am really excited about it because, oh, hey, there's the treasure. Because James and I really like this game, and I don't know about the other creatures, but we like this series, and it'd be pretty cool to have this fall into place. And there's probably going to be more stuff like that comes in the future with other developers and whatnot. So that's going to mop it up for this hack. This will probably go into another hack, and like I said earlier, possibly even a third one. I don't know how I'm going to split up all of these, but it might have to be like 2 really long videos. I don't want to have to split it up into like 10-minute parts and upload it over the course of 3 to 6 days. I'd rather just kind of try and put them all into, it might have to be 3 videos just because it's 3 different hacks, but I'll probably segue into that other hack that I'd started talking about. Don't let people tell you what not to like unless you're going crazy with it. Like, you can love me all you want, but don't stand outside my window creepishly, you know, stalking me. Sort of that. There's got to be like a little gap there between craziness and love. So, you know, I'll go into this further in detail in the next video, but this might have to be like 3 different videos just because of the hackage split. So, we'll see. I'll be back in a little bit. I don't know if this would be uploaded the same day, or I would assume the same day. It might just be 3 Mario videos in one day, but we'll see. We'll be back in a little bit.